Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ryu Goes Rar, and welcome to the final part of my Bronze to Masters series. It is currently December 31st. It is a day before, the new year, and I promise you guys that this will be the last part. Doesn't matter if it takes more than an hour, we will get Masters by the end of this video. That is the Ryu Goes Rar promise. This has been a long year. It's been a very long series, actually. We're just gonna jump right into this, by the way. I think I started this back maybe a little bit after January 1st, or maybe on January 1st. I can't actually remember. That's how long it's been. And you know what? I said that this series would be done before the year was over, and I'll be damned if it isn't. Actually, let me open up my first part. No, this series actually started more than a year ago. I started this on December 29th. Huh. Okay, it actually has been a whole year. So I guess I'm wrong there. But I promise to finish this before the year of 2020 is over. Oh, jeez. Anyways, I'm gonna just stick to really standard builds here. Just to recap for everybody, TVT, we're probably gonna do double gas or Reaper Fast Expand. We're gonna choose based on the map. If it's something like Pillars of Gold, I think we're gonna go Reaper Fast Expand. Whereas if it's something like Death Aura, we're gonna want to opt for double gas. In TVZ, however, we're gonna do two builds as well. There, we are gonna do Hellion Lib if it's just like a stock standard game. Otherwise, if we see something sketchy, we may switch it up to Hellion Banshee. Or if we see our opponents going greedy, it would be Hellbat Banshee. So small little differences between Hellion and Hellbat. Really, it's just, are we holding something or are we punishing something? And then if there's like no reason to do either, then Hellion Lib. TVP will do the Mind Drop build because that's what I've been teaching you guys for the majority of it. I tried to teach you guys through X a couple parts ago. That didn't really get us anywhere. Wow, this is one really long queue. Okay, there we go. Unfortunately, when you have queues this long, you're gonna always get games in really bad servers. Oh wait. Oh, holy shit. If the queue time is this fucking long... Alright, we are against Pro Terran Ryung. Okay, what a great way to start the series off, guys. Pro Terran Ryung. If you guys don't know who Ryung is, he used to be a Terran Pro. I used to watch him back in Pro League, and he was like a really big fucking hype Terran. But the map here is... the map here, what the fuck is this map called? Romanticide. So we're gonna go Reaper Fast Expand, and we're gonna try and do some medevac play.
Not enough minerals.
I don't even know how to start. We're gonna do a scout here just because it's typically common for people who are way better than you, which, I'm not gonna lie, Ryung can still beat people in Olymp Leagues and shit. He's way better than us. We're not gonna win this game. This is a tragic start. But we're just gonna go ahead and scout just in case he decides to cheese us. It's just a better use of his time to get through people quickly. There's not much I can say here. We're gonna lose this game. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Okay, he's also scouting, but a little bit later. So that's one Rax, Depot. He should be 2 gas if he's doing it that quick. Yep. So we gotta be careful of what could kill us. So if he did a scout this early, or that late, there's only like 2 things I can think of it being. He's either gonna try and go for Proxy Starport off of that 2 gas, or he's going to
Not enough minerals.
I don't know, just he likes late scouting.
Not
Oh
enough
shit, that's
minerals.
actually really too early. Okay. I'm starting to think it's proxy starport just because we don't see this. So what we're gonna do real quick, we're gonna throw it on the factory.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
And the Reaper is gonna check around here for the proxy port. We're gonna do bunker.
Not enough. Our SCVs are under not enough minerals.
We're just gonna kite here. We'll pick that up. And we'll just get ready. So losing that SCV is kind of a tragedy. Same with the Marine, we do need that. But now we, you know, we don't have to worry about 2 Reapers and a Hellion. We can just worry about 1 Reaper, 1 Hellion. So a little bit of a mistake here actually when we made the refinery that early. That does kind of cuck us. Because we don't have as many Marines as we would like to have, but we'll still have this bunker up in time. So there's a couple of mind games we can do here. I could theoretically, if I think he's gonna push me right, I could theoretically leave a unit in this bunker. And by the way, because the SCV died, it's not proxy port. Doesn't mean it's not like something with a starport, it just means that's not likely anymore. And you can leave, when you leave a single unit like an SCV in the bunker, you can leave your Reaper up here, just in case you think they're gonna jump up, you know? So it's like one of those small little niche mind games you can do. It's not always good, but you know, it's an option to consider sometimes if you don't think you can handle an attack on 2 fronts. Because nobody likes to test the range of a bunker out.
Not enough minerals.
People will see it and they'll just back off.
Not enough
So we don't have
minerals.
too much scouting here, but we have this Reaper and Hellion, so we're just going to try and make units. We're going to go for a Cyclone first just because we're against double gas. We're going to grab our 3rd gas here. Let's pull this mule off real quick before it expires. We're going to make a bunch of Marines over here. The reason we're making the Marines here is because the bunker's holding here, so we just want to make sure we're safe on this side to anything that could come. We'll drop a siege tank. And you know what, I'm forgetting a little bit of depots here again. Depots with this build you have to make 1 at a time, so we just have to drop this unless we don't want to fall behind. Okay. We're gonna just focus this tank if we can. Nice.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
So we gotta just pull everything here. And we gotta save that Raven actually. We're gonna pull our units again. Oh. Okay. A little bit unfortunate here. We're still in good pace though. What we're gonna do is we're actually gonna lift this up. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. You actually come back and go on that.
Not enough.
You guys over here. Depot.
Not enough energy.
Order accepted.
Walk onto that. Okay. And I would say we're in an okay position here. Obviously this isn't like amazing, but it's like, you know, we did deflect his first attack, so it's alright for us. We could have taken more damage. Now I don't know if for him it's great. Depends on how good his macro was behind it. It was probably way better than mine, but I think it's safe to say this one's still playable so far.
Complete.
Okay. We're gonna try and go for an early medevac attack here. So we're gonna have the Cyclone Patrol over there. Our Raven's gonna go out this way, because we don't know if he has Vikings or anything yet, and we're just gonna try and look around for auto turret harass damage. And we're gonna siege tanks kind of close together. So one tank's gonna go here, next tank's gonna go here. And we're really just looking out for if he does like a big tank push or anything like that. Gonna have this SCV just quickly get killed off. We're gonna make 2 more barracks. Again, we're trying to go the Marine heavy style here. So constant Marines when you're playing this.
Not enough minerals. Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
Okay, and Raven's coming in. So far no resistance here. We're gonna drop 1 turret and just quickly leave. Now we do have the advantage of ping on our side, so This is actually an unfair game.
Complete.
Okay, he's got a really fast third. That's really quick.
Your
We're gonna go
forces
ahead
are
and
under attack.
land our third orbital. It's way ahead. We'll start up
Ready for dust off.
this upgrade here, and the medevacs.
Here's your
Additional supply depots.
And with this, we're just gonna drop in the natural.
Additional supply
The reason I'm choosing the natural is cuz. Grab the rest of our units.
buddy. Get me out of this mess. Ready for
Okay,
now.
we see a big push coming.
Let's go. Ready for dust.
Start this. More add-ons.
Additional supply depots required.
We'll have this drop a turret. We'll just pounce on his army here.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay, that actually is a little bit of a win for us. We did shut down his push there.
Complete.
Cyclone needs to go back in the main.
Ready for dust off.
Add-on complete.
And we need more Marines out here. Also, we're gonna need a second factory.
Insufficient Vespene
So
plants.
let's go ahead and drop one of those.
Research complete.
And we'll grab our
Insufficient
2-2 in just a second here. We need to get our Marine count going again, same with our SCVs. We do have the 4th on the way, which is nice. I think we got the Raven too near the end.
Additional insufficient
More depots.
mineral field depleted.
We can come in again here with the Raven real quick.
Mineral field. Additional supply depots.
This will go here.
Insufficient
And we're gonna keep making Vikings because we have more than enough medevacs here.
mineral field. Your forces are under attack.
Okay. We're dropping a sensor tower here, and another here. He made his own Viking.
Complete.
Yep, that was bound to happen at some point. We'll add some extra barracks here. No, we can't afford them yet.
Mineral field depleted.
We'll try and go for the best arc we possibly can.
Not enough minerals.
Ready for pickup.
You can't win every fight. That one was okay still for us. I feel like,
Not enough minerals.
obviously not wonderful, but not terrible either, you know? Definitely could have gone worse there. We do need a higher mineral income though right now, because that's like, that's really kicking us in the boot here. Also get more tanks out. Ooh, he's fast. We gotta just give this up.
Base is under attack.
That is a tragedy.
Not enough minerals.
Okay.
Upgrade complete.
Heading out.
Upgrade complete.
Definitely a really well-timed attack from him. We weren't ready for that at all.
Now what?
Upgrade
Okay. This force is just gonna try and dive bomb the third.
completed.
Somebody get me out of this mess.
No, he's just ready. GG well played. Yeah, that one's a toughie. He has too much going for him. His macro here was sick. Yep, 74 workers to 58. GG well played. Can't complain about that one though, you know? Like, that's a former GSL player, actually. It's whatevs. Still very cool. So there, I don't know, just because I want to get this done quick. We're gonna keep playing games and queuing, seeing if we can get more. I'll go into the analysis of that game after, but yeah, that's cool to play against Ryung. He's a really good player. I don't think I had a chance there at all. Kind of smashed me. I remember there was this one GSL where Ryung played in the finals, or maybe it was the semifinals against Stats, and he had this like one really sick moment in the series where he caught all of Stats' Colossus like completely naked with all of his Vikings. It was on Cactus Valley. It was a really cool game. And also there was like his Fabled series right before that match against Beyond. I don't know if it was in the same tournament. Or no, it is a different tournament I'm thinking about. Before that Stats match, he knocked out Maru. That was it. And then in 2016, I do know he played Beyond. He also knocked out Tasia on Tasia's like quote unquote retiring game. Oh shit, I think we got him again? No, we didn't. Alright, Happy. Now, I don't think this is another Pro Terran, but there was actually a European player named Happy. And he was a really cool Terran back in HOTS. But now he plays Warcraft 3. I actually do watch him play Warcraft 3 every now and then. It's a really talented undead player. Used to be a Terran too. But anyways, that first game, bit of a setback. What can you do? It's not every day, you know, that you're expecting to play and queue into GM Smurf Ryung on North America. Anyways, for this game, oh, that's cool. We're gonna, oh, excuse me. We're gonna open double gas here. And we're gonna try and do, you know, 3 Reaper 2 Hellion with 2 Ravens. We're gonna go double Viking this game and do a sort of tank push. Because I've actually had a couple of friends ask me like how you can play Viking styles. So this game I want to show you guys, if you're not playing medevacs, how you can play like a more aggressive Viking Raven tank push style. And we'll hopefully we'll get it. So we're gonna go ahead and set up our camera hotkeys. When you're playing bio, I think taking here as the third, this base right here, the lower ground one, is really good. Just because, you know, it's really easy to defend, 3 places, your Bow Army can move really quickly to deny any, like, sort of attack coming in front of you, right? Also, when you don't take this base here, it's really easy for people to come up here and siege your natural, and that's just a hard spot to deny. Now this guy is, for some reason, trying to block an expansion. I don't know why. Small little mind game there from me. Even though that was really just me fucking up. We're gonna pull 2 guys off gas here. Now he did SCV scout us, so we didn't SCV scout him. So we're at a little bit of a disadvantage here in knowing what's going on. But when people do an SCV scout this early, you usually have to wonder a couple of things. Like one, it's usually not gonna be a cheese if they SCV scouted, right? It's very rare that it is. And 2, did the SCV go to put a proxy starport down? Which is what we're gonna check for right now. See the SCV anywhere here, it could be proxy port. I doubt it though. Check a little bit harder.
Not enough.
So our expansion's a little bit delayed actually, but that's fine. Just gonna keep doing our builds. More Hellion. We're gonna cut this SCV here, and we're gonna go ahead and make a starport. Then the SCV. This should time out properly. And we'll just rally our units in a line, so 1 here, 1 here. This way, you know, Hellion splash damage will affect us in the best way possible, meaning it won't really hit us as hard as it could. Yep, just like that. We'll grab our 5 units. We know he has his units on our side, so we can go ahead and pursue. Again, you want to keep your units in a line every time you engage.
Add-on complete.
It's a little bit difficult to maintain, but if you can, it's good. So move up the ramp now. We grab that. And we're gonna try and macro behind this if we can. So we're just gonna make Cyclone over here. And a second gas, because we're gonna play this really aggressively. So we're gonna go second gas there. And reactor in just a second on the barracks. We're gonna poke in again here.
Best being gas.
Focusing a little bit on the micro here. The idea is we're just gonna keep poking in for units. Seeing this medevac is a big deal. It's the same build Ryung just did against us. So here's how we can counter it, right? We're gonna leave the Hellion right here as a spotter. And we're gonna make a Viking immediately after. And the Reapers are gonna go into his base just to punish him.
Insufficient best being.
So the more SCVs we kill, obviously, the better.
Add-on complete.
So we're gonna keep our units as close as we can. And you know what, we probably could just throw down a third CC at this point. So we're gonna go ahead and throw down one actually right here, as well as 2 barracks and some depots. This is really bad floating. I don't know why I didn't see this coming. Okay. We're gonna bait him in. Auto turret right here. Pull the Cyclone back. This is gonna focus on the tank, and then we'll just kill it.
Not enough energy.
Hellion's still alive, we'll send it back out. Bring this back in. We're gonna actually swap these two. So Starport and Barracks are swapping here. We're gonna drop down 2 E-Bays. I haven't done this build properly in a while, as you guys can tell, probably. Okay. Stim and reacted Vikings at this point. Okay, so we do see he has his own third, and it's actually a little bit faster than ours. We gotta get back going on the production here. But he did just trade out a large part of his units, and we know he didn't open with a fast Raven. So even though we're only 1 Raven, it's still probably fine here. Point is now, we're just building up our Marine count and our tank count. The Marine count doesn't matter too greatly, but the tank count will. Also, depots. Don't want to get supply cap, damn it. So, when we have about 6 to 7 Vikings or so, it's going to be an odd number here. That's when we're going to move out with this. Okay. A little bit of auto turret harass damage. When people do auto turret harass and you're going Vikings, just chase it. Like, head in the direction of the auto turret, and just see if you'll catch the Raven. More often than not, people won't send the Raven itself home, they'll like leave it in the airspace here. So we're gonna just fly around and look for it. He may have even looped it around, some people do that. Also gonna add some extra barracks here. 1 and 2. These are really bad placements. This map has like the worst map placement in the game in my opinion, just because of how the main works, but whatevs. Okay, and we're gonna push with this next Viking coming out. So we're gonna get everything we got. Remember, we're taking this third. And we're gonna kind of slow push here. And now the big thing is we're just trying to win the air war and slow push this guy out of the game. So we can drop a scan here. He took the high ground. So when they take the high ground, we can just push from here. You know, we can kind of like fork him as if we're a chess. So it puts him in a really odd spot. Also, he's like not in position to see this, so we'll drop one more depot here. Okay, combat shields. More Vikings, remember that too. So his sensor tower's up. Yep, he is not ready for this. And we're just gonna kind of come in. Now that we have like the kind of tank position here, we can just slow push him while keeping our units here. So as you can see, tanks can just kind of keep moving up here, like such. And now that we have the early, we can go Vikings here. The Marines just kind of chill back over here. And you just kind of macro behind this. So we'll drop that armory and depot. And yep, GG well played. There's no way to hold this with a like inferior air count. So again, the whole idea here is you come in with the air lead, you drop your auto turrets. If you need to, you can land your Vikings, but you're just using your tank range and having your Marines and shit chill here. Behind this, if you feel like they are going medevacs or something, we saw he was going Viking, and we won the Viking air battle, then what you can do is you can actually leave units back at home. It's a very careful balance between leaving stuff at home and leaving stuff there. But if they go medevacs, you have to keep in mind that they could counterattack you. But yeah, also there, like I told you guys, the issue with taking that third is if I go right there, I cut off his natural to his third. It's like, you know, preventing somebody from using a whole fucking arm in a fight, you know? A guy with 2 arms versus a guy with 1 arm isn't gonna really stand a high chance. Like, if we went and attacked his third, he wouldn't be able to reinforce it from his production, and if we just jump in his natural, he can't really come because the tanks are covering it. And we just slowly wait for the Liberators and keep pushing forward. It's a very slow and mechanical way to play, but if you get good at styles like that, you'll do pretty okay with your control. It's a good way to teach like mechanics and technical play. So that's one way you can play Vikings. Hopefully we'll get another TVT against hopefully not Young, and I'll be able to show you guys that style again.
Not enough minerals.
Okay, so we got a Zerg here. Whoops, forgot to send to the ramp, that's fine.
Not enough.
Tipo's, I think, 2 or 1 second off. Oh god, I don't know what's happening. I feel my eyes just kind of flashing right now. It's very disorienting. I usually, like, just wake up and record these, because I try to wake up early and, record when nobody would be awake. Just so I can, like, guarantee you guys have, like, some silence for these parts. Of course, that's not always the case, but I do try to. Okay, we're gonna send out a 17 scout here. My head kind of hurts. All good. We're gonna set up our camera hotkeys. Here actually should be your third, not the high ground spot, just because it's easier to defend run-bys. And we're gonna put this as our 4th. 5th. Okay, and with this SCV scale, we're checking for a couple of things. One, we want to know, is it pool first? Is it hatch first? Or is it no hatch? And, you know, like a really quick pool. So, gotta pay attention here. So the pool is coming down now, which means it's probably hatch first, but we also see the pool is done, so no, pool first. So even though you see a hatchery coming down before your CC, you still can't be 100% sure. Always, like, check the whole thing. So Lings should be popping out in just a second here. If the pool is done this much faster than the hatchery, it's almost always, you know, pool first. So what we're gonna do to hold this, right? There's 2 options. If you want to send a Reaper out, which there's no point, we already know what the fuck he's doing. 1 gas, you know, no second gas, late hatch. It's probably gonna just be, you know, Lings sent across the map, right? But what we can do is we can leave the Marine here with the Reaper here. But if we wanted to send the Reaper out again, you send the Reaper out and you make a bunch of unreactored Marines. Sorry, I don't know why I'm stuttering this so much. It's probably confusing. If you want to send the Reaper out, make naked Marines. If you don't want to do that, which we don't need to because we scouted, then leave the Reaper. Make naked Marines. Okay. We're gonna put the Reaper here because it gives us some high ground vision. That's just gonna let us hit the Overlord. We can try to jiggle it a bit. One thing we do need to be careful of is like a follow-up roach attack. If we see that, we box in these walls or something. Oh, we just make a bunker. But he doesn't have enough gas and we didn't see a roach warren popping up, so it's very unlikely. We're gonna throw down our starport. And it looks like he's not even going for his attack anymore. So I don't know what to say.
Landing zone.
We're gonna go 1 naked Marine here, and we're gonna send this Marine back into the main. This Reaper is just gonna quickly check around. It's gonna scout the area, if you will.
Command
Okay.
center upgrade complete.
We see some Lings with speed here. So we lost the Reaper, tragic, but oh well. We saw he actually made more Lings. So this should tip us off to something being up. Could be he's trying to go for like some big link flood here, like that. Or he's maybe doing like, you know, a Baneling push. It's possible, but not likely. We're actually gonna have these two Marines who are not on patrol. That was a mistake on my part. Just kill this Overlord off. So he does know what we're doing, but it's fine, because we're not doing anything like too gimmicky or weird. We're playing standard. So we're gonna go ahead and make our next depot here. Have Lib go to the main. And now that we have 4 Hellions, we can send them out, and the last 2 Hellions can stay at home to defend, you know, any sort of attack here coming in from the wings. We're gonna throw down our CC. It's really late just because of a couple of interruptions, but we'll go there. Okay. Queen's only at the natural. Third hatch is just finishing, so that does make me a little bit suspicious of something being up. We're gonna go ahead and make this actually a tech lab over here. We're gonna go barracks, barracks. Barracks are about 10 seconds late. We can just quickly try and pick off a drone. We'll just kind of work our way around here. We'll go double eBay. Yes, gas. Go ahead and siege here. We're gonna have the Hellions actually kind of try and run in if they can. Okay, we see 2 gases. This is probably some sort of 3-hatch muta play. Yep. There is the Spire, so we now know what's going on here. We know how to counter this. We can lift this up and make it another reactor. We're gonna go start up our upgrades. Okay, and we know 100% now what's going on here. So he's going 3-hatchery muta off of like sort of a 2-base opener. It's not very strong, and we should be able to hold this easily. So, what do you do now that we know this? Well, we want to make mines like I said here. We don't really need the tanks anymore. And what we can do is, because the muta wasn't even halfway done, we can wait a little bit before throwing down our spires, or sorry, our missile turrets, by making, you know, 2 turrets here. Because we're not making tanks. That's a lot of money we're saving, right?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
So let's go ahead and throw down a depot as well. And now, after all of this, we can start doing missile turrets, you know? So one here, some mines.
Not enough minerals.
Mines quicker here are just better. We can throw a quick scan over here. Spire's done now, yep. And we're also gonna throw down a missile turret in the production right here. We're gonna have the muta, or the mines, wait over here at the bottom side, and our Marines are gonna kind of move down as well with the Hellions. And we'll have you just finish the wall here. So again, remember, mine 1 over here, mine 2 over here. And yep,
Additional supply depots
we'll now move out with this. Actually, no, we shouldn't move out with this. Sorry. That is bad. We know there's mutas somewhere out on the map. We just gotta get ready for it and defend. This goes here. We'll just kind of chill while this missile turret builds up. We can put a bunker here, actually. These 2 Hellions can go quickly scout. One over here, just to check for a 4th. There's the mutas. We have some Marines over here.
research complete.
And there. We already got a chunk of them.
Upgrade
So the likelihood is that he just lost a bunch of shit is very high.
complete.
So you can see he's already down to 4 mutas. We can probably just go push right here. So we're gonna do exactly that. We'll throw down the second factory. And get ready for our 2-2. Sending some links across, that's fine. Make another turret. And we'll get ready for a 4th. This should be a pretty quick game. You know, we come in, we kill him. He has a couple of banelings, that's fine. We can just kind of take our time here.
Additional supply depots required.
Let's make this.
Is under attack.
When he comes, we'll just split. As you can see, he's still kind of trying to do stuff with the mutas, that's fine. We can just grab the Marines over here. And we can just kill him over here. The mutas aren't doing enough damage. The Marines do way more damage. So even though he's like gonna kill these, it really doesn't matter. Because he's eventually gonna aggro on this turret and we can just repair that. And as you can see, like we're just kind of holding here. This game's over. So we'll go ahead and start drilling claws. And he says GG. GG. I don't know what he's trying to do here. I think he's mad, but Yep, pretty simple game. He had bad macro, late mutas, no upgrades. We held the mutas, we left some traps, he lost a lot of his mutas, so that meant we can move out and not really have to worry. Because when somebody only has something like 5 mutas down from, like, say 9, which is what I think he had, then, like, all of a sudden his counterattack pressure isn't that high. We don't have to worry about him killing turrets or anything. Ooh. So, that's TVZ, just against, I guess, kind of quick mutas. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. That guy played really, really, really poorly macro-wise. Like, everything he did was kind of shit. His third was late, his pool first build was stupid. As you get higher up, you're gonna have to be quicker with these defenses. You're gonna have to be more on top of your scouting. You can't do things like losing the Reaper like I did. That could really hurt you. We kind of got lucky by having the Hellions get in there, but typically people will have enough Lings or Queens to push you back. So you gotta keep these things in mind. It's not always gonna look this simple to hold this stuff. And, you know, this guy could just be an outlier. He could just be, you know, one of the worst types of people doing this build. There could be better players doing this build out there, so keep that in mind. Some games, rather than making your 4th and 5th barracks quick, you may have to go for the turrets quicker. You have to use your eyes and see what's going on with them to make that decision. I saw that his Spire wasn't even close to being done, so I knew I could get away with that. But you guys may see a player whose Spire is even quicker because, you know, they didn't do a cheese. Okay, now we're against an M1 or M2 toss. I don't remember what 4.8 is. So, GLHF. We're gonna open Mine Drop here, stock standard. Or actually, I could teach you guys another way to play, because this is a map that's kind of abusable. Not for Protoss necessarily, but I feel like for Terran, because this is a really nice map to drop on, and it's a really nice map to harass the Protoss on. So actually, you know what? What I'm going to teach you guys here instead is going to be a Raven Siege Tank opener. Yeah? Yeah? Do I remember it actually? My head is a blur right now. I feel like all my senses are like super overloaded right now. I don't know why. Let me think, just real quick, how to do it. So, I don't know if you guys saw, it's my 2-tank Raven build. I was thinking of doing that one. I just don't feel like I remember it for some reason. Even though it's like, I don't remember it being difficult. Okay, fuck it, we'll just do standard Mine Drop. Just because I don't want to risk looking like an asshole out here. Well, I guess that kind of makes me a dick now. Okay, scouting probe, that's fine. One thing you can do is a 19 out of 23 or 18 out of 23 based on when you see the probe. You can just rally a worker to it to fight with it. And the reason we do that is because this one worker is going to build the CC. We need 2 workers to push back a probe in case he tries to block. And if he doesn't, then, you know, we can just leave. Doesn't matter. But, like, getting your CC on time is a really big deal. A lot of people think it's okay to delay it just because, you know, there's a probe in the way. No. If there's a probe here and it's delaying, you need 2 workers of your own to push that shit back. It sounds really stupid, but at higher levels, even somebody at like 5.4k with Protoss can just win the game because your CC is that late. You need the money. It's silly, but that's the game.
Not enough
Okay.
minerals.
We'll just do our standard Mine Drop opener. So remember, bunker after the depot here.
Minerals. Not enough minerals.
Let's grab our Reaper real quick, take a look at what he sees.
Not enough minerals.
Pile on, stand it.
Not enough.
And now the moment of
minerals.
truth is an Adept. Call up here real quick.
Minerals.
Yep, Adept first. We'll just kind of play it safe. We know he doesn't have a wall here. So we'll just grab that. Oh, we don't want to lose this. Just gonna move it over here because he won't be able to track it. Make a Hellion first.
Add on.
And we'll send the Reaper in the main. Oops. It's meant to be an orbital. So let's see what we got going on here.
Minerals. Our SCVs
It's a Twilight first.
under attack.
Wow, what the fuck is this guy, dude?
You ready to raise some hell? SCV ready. Armed and ready. Got something for me.
I mean, he's losing more probes than he's killing right now.
Command
SCV ready.
Go and throw down our barracks
not
here.
enough minerals.
Nothing like
Not enough minerals.
show. You want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready.
This is such a dingus way to play.
Not enough
Yep,
energy.
so we know his adept is here, so we can just take our units. I can walk up to it.
Not enough minerals.
There it is. We need a depot.
Not enough minerals.
Ready for dust off.
SCV ready.
Now, our like mine production and shit was really bad, so we're just gonna do a single mine drop here.
Coming through.
I'll leave one guy in the bunker.
SCV ready.
And Evac's gonna come and just drop the mine at his third. The reason we're choosing the third here is because we want to just delay it. So we'll go ahead and drop our gas
Not enough. Add-on complete.
SCV
and look for that adept. There it is. This guy can go in for a scout. These marines can kind of punish.
go, go, go.
Add on here, add on here.
Our
Wow, he's just committing. This is really, really bad.
SCVs are under attack.
SCV ready.
Ready for pickup.
See if we can get that.
Your
So the reason I retargeted just now onto the, we are macroing really poorly. The reason I retargeted it, in case anyone's wondering, is because killing a stalker is worth more than killing a probe. And the splash damage will kill probes anyways. So we did lose the medevac, and we didn't see his third, but I don't know. This is just really sloppy play for me. I gotta focus more on the macro and fundamentals. So we're gonna load up the bunker here, and we're just gonna kind of chill. We saw he has a lot of stalkers, so the chances of him moving across the map with something like Blink is like extremely high. So we're just gonna kind of be here, ready in case he does something. And you guys may notice I do this like scrolling trick.
add-on.
The whole point of this is to see if there's an observer anywhere. So far, I do not see any observers. So I feel safe to say that there is no observer here yet, but I could be wrong. So I gotta always check. There could be one just like up here, you know? We can cancel one worker because we're gonna have too many. And just focus on your units here, honestly. Like, if you fuck up the macro, don't think to yourself, oh, it's the timing, I gotta hit now. Just think to yourself, let's get the units. If it feels so late that it won't work, don't go for the push, you know? But if it still feels early enough because you feel like he also fucked up his macro, you can still go for the push. Just don't go early with the wrong units. That's the worst thing you can do. Because then you're just making nothing and losing it, you know? Like, make these units worth something. Make them valuable in some way. Even if you don't do the push at all, you know? At least keep them for when you max. You could still try to do a 2-base all-in off this. Just gonna go ahead and take this third here. Gonna wait for these next 2 mines. We're gonna have like 2 too many.
Our SCVs
Oh wow, what the
under
fuck?
attack.
Ready for dust off.
Upgrade complete.
We'll just make 2 Vikings here,
Research.
and we'll go for the push.
This better be good. You gonna time. SCV ready.
I don't know what this guy's doing.
What's going on? Can't build here. Been waiting on you.
So the reason we left a marine there and a mine is because these marines, if he tries to come in, right, will just one-shot the war prism. So there we actually do see he's coming in.
By the numbers, ready to blunder.
Just have this go here.
SCV ready.
And yeah, this is just kind of a bad push. We'll just drop 2 more barracks. He has fast storm. We can just kind of kite the zealots into his own storm. And split. Now he does have shield overcharge here, so we just kind of run back. And we kind of hit another side that isn't too protected. He's out of storm energy. So we can just run here again, bait him into the mines. This is like kind of the way to play against Maskate. You just bait. And kite. And now we got his third. We can just kind of back up.
Not enough energy.
We can get our +1 armor. We should have gone it faster in our armory. We could actually have started 2-2 here, but we need to also get Ghost Academy here. So let's start these up.
Command center up.
Now let's get our eco going. So what we're going to do with these Vikings, we're going to have one patrol here, and the other patrol right here, so we don't need them in our army. And now that we know his third's gone, right, we can just kind of rally our units over here
Add-on complete.
and work on our eco. So we're going to go ahead and throw down a bunker over here, and we're going to kind of wall it off. So, you know, depot here,
Not
depot here. And the reason we do this is, oh, look at that. The War Prism, we found it.
our SCVs are under attack.
We can just chill right here and kind of
Are under attack.
reroute the army.
Now,
Honestly, just bring your units over here.
Our SCVs are not
He doesn't have a base here, so if we stem right here and just kind of pick up now
let's go.
and drop in the main, there's a whole minefield in front of his wall. This game's kind of just over for him. We just cut him through these mines. As you can see, he's making a lot of mortals. He had to recall to get into his main here. We can just kill the immortals and, you know, now we're on the other side and he still has the same issue. There's like a whole fucking minefield he has to get through here. So even though like I'm playing this really sloppy like, we have the units to defend against his dumb shit.
Completed.
So we can just go ahead and kill stalkers here because he's blinking in. This is really bad. So once the stalkers are dead, he doesn't really have any anti-air. We can just go home and retreat.
Forces are under attack. Upgrade complete.
He doesn't have a War Prism either, so he's not doing any counterattacks this game.
Completed.
And like you're gonna run into people who do dumb shit like this where they're just always sending in their zealots to get some sort of damage done on you. It's a really dumb way to play. And also put a missile turret here. Now the reason we're building our base like this, by the way we need 2-2, I don't know how I forgot this so long, is because when the zealots come, they're gonna try and hit this bunker, right? But if you look, there's only a small entrance in which they can. We're also gonna need some ghosts here, so we're actually gonna cancel these and make ghosts.
Minerals.
And we'll get our 2 gases, and we'll just kind of cut SCVs for now, because we don't need any more. We can just get a 4th. Actually take this mine real quick and just have it burrow.
Field depleted.
Gangway coming through.
Let's see if we get this hit. Giant. Game's over.
In the rear with
At this stage of the game, like, we're just kind of out macroing him really hard. We have a lot of tech going for us. I don't think he has a 4th. He does have it starting, but it's, you know, it's not good enough. We have the Marines in the bunker, so our 3rd is pretty safe. We can leave a mine right here.
this better be good.
And we can just move out with this army here. This is a really good army.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Oh. That's a lot of damage, but
Mineral field depleted.
he's gonna lose even more for this. This wasn't worthwhile harassment.
Transformation system. SCV ready.
That's one EMP hitting his entire army. That's another EMP. All the zealots are gone. It's now just marauders. We can just go ahead and land our 4th. We don't need to look at this fight. We can drop down another CC2 even. And that's GG. So again, this is just a Protoss who's going to go for a lot of eco damage. As long as you're smart about how you hold it, you make the right units, which again we made, you know, we made Vikings. He kept making War Prisms. He made like 3 that game. He's Masters 1, right? You're always going to hold this. And like if we look, he's now Masters 2, probably because he lost to a Diamond player, minus 42. He had 138 actions per minute. His style isn't very fast, so I don't know. If Protoss is hitting you guys, I'm gonna give you a pro tip, okay? You cannot just be a fucking ape who keeps attacking. You're gonna lose that way. If your economy is at risk of dying, protect it. Like, yeah, we needed medevacs, right? More than we needed Vikings. However, we needed our economy more than we needed medevacs, so therefore making Vikings was a good option. And I didn't make one, I made two. I had a feeling he would attack us again with the Warp Prism. I made two just because one, it would kill it faster, and two, I could cover two areas. So these are things you gotta think about, these are things we gotta do, okay? Remember that, my little Terrans, my little chimpies. Okay, we got a, I just looked at the matchup. What is this? TVZ? Nice.
Not enough minerals.
Against Hunter. Okay, we're gonna go Reaper Fast Expand again. Let's set up our camera hotkeys. 1. People actually like taking this as their third in TVZ. I don't like it though. But the reason why, in case anybody's wondering, this third is just better routing-wise to hit their third. It just paths better. So it's faster than if you were to say take this third. If you're playing mech, this third can work, but again, this third's still just better because it's easier to defend. It's not like TVT though, where you have to take the low ground third because, you know, they can completely bomb you by sieging right here. Zerg doesn't really have anything like that. Of course, run-bys there will be annoying, but you can just like kind of have your army sitting right here, walled off here, you know? So it's not the worst thing in the world. And we're not going to be doing a 17 scout. I'm going to be showing you guys, a rack scout. And you may be asking, what's a rack scout? Well, you take your SCV building the racks and he scouts, and right here at 19 out of 23, you rally this homeboy that's about to pop out down to the natural. Now this guy makes the CC, and this guy goes and scouts. This is the most economical scout you can do because it's the latest. It also means it's the least safe. But we can react because there's enough time to see anything and react properly.
Not enough minerals.
What's going on?
So he's gonna go in here and run out. We don't want to have him commit too long to anywhere.
Command center upgrade complete.
We're gonna send the Reaper out. Okay, we saw some Lings just now. And the pool's only just now finishing. So the hatchery's just now finishing. So let's quickly look. Pool's done. He's mining gas. I saw Lings moving out across the map, so we're gonna leave our stuff right here. At least I think I saw Lings. And see what he's doing with this Overlord? This is called a bait play. He sent Lings across the map and he's trying to get the Marino with the Overlord. We brought the Reaper here, so...
You gonna give me orders? Of course. SCV ready. All right.
No go. Okay, it's close though. His Overlord's really low.
Armed and ready.
Again, we see everything we need to with the Reaper, so...
SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
We're like totally chill right now. Yep, Marine goes in here. We'll make another Naked Marine.
SCV ready.
This SCV, now that the Hellions are started, can begin the wall. One Marine here, one Marine there. And we're gonna just wait until our Hellions are out.
Complete. Not
Because look,
enough minerals.
see? He does have the Lings out. He was hiding them. But we used our brain. And he didn't get any real, like, scouting, because this is a really stupid way to play.
Not enough energy. Not enough minerals.
Oops, the depot's in the wrong spot. We want to put it right... Nope, still in the wrong spot. Right here will do the trick. But you know what? I actually made a mistake there. We wasted 15 minerals by canceling it too many times. We should have actually just made our 2 Hellions first.
Complete.
Okay. Now that we have these, we can start up Stim.
Not enough
We can
energy.
send these Hellions out. These Hellions can stay home, and we'll just make the CC here once we can.
SCV ready. Ready to raise
We didn't get to deny any creep tumors, unfortunately, but he didn't make any extra links, so we'll just run in here. And he doesn't have speed. So this game's probably over. That was another thing I should have brought up. No ling speed. He played really greedy this game, our opponent. We're just gonna go straight mine, actually. That's how greedy he was. Again, barracks are still 10 seconds late. No reason for that to have happened. Other than, you know, we're bad. But we know he's now, like, really greedy. He has 3 hatcheries fully saturated and no ling speed. So this means he's gonna go really fast. Not mutas. He's gonna do something.
Flight plan is
Yep, this base no longer has anything at it.
standing by.
We can just siege right on top of this hatchery.
Yes, sir.
And honestly, even if he kills this Liberator, just having him, you know, work extra hard to keep his shit alive is just really nice. He's like too fucking economically behind to actually do anything ever this game. We just want to keep forcing him off of mining.
Got freedom.
Like, he can't even make mutas. He doesn't have the gas to make mutas. We're fine.
Full speed. Attention.
We'll just have the Liberator chill here because now we know his queens aren't, you know, watching anything meaningful.
Research.
We can make another depot here. We forgot to make our third. Probably because we lost 4 Hellions and a Reaper. That was a lot of freed up supply. We can actually go ahead and make our 2 barracks really quickly here. Because, you know, we have a lot of economy to work with. Because we're not making tanks. That's something to keep in mind, by the way, guys. When you are making
Add-on.
mines, you can afford faster barracks. So we're gonna go ahead here.
Center upgrade complete.
Drop your mule. I shouldn't have dropped it there. It's whatever though.
Been waiting on
Additional supply depots required.
outs.
Additional
And we'll just start walling.
depots required. Not enough.
Make your armory 2. We're gonna swap these 2 buildings because I like to have the closer depot unwalled. Closer to me, that is.
Additional supply depots required.
He's going for this run by. We have 2 Hellions. We can just leave here. And we'll just go for the drop now. So he made a bunch of lings while being economically behind. So now he just kind of cucked himself because he's even more behind than he previously was. But we can now leave some mines here and here. Make a second factory.
Not enough minerals.
And just get ready for 2-2.
Research.
Somebody get out of this mess.
Mine there. Now I kind of dropped in a very bad spot. Wow, I'm controlling this bad. We'll just drop in here. And we'll put the mine right over here. And we're just gonna use this Liberator now like this, because, you know, it kind of gives us a little safety net here, unless he has Banelings to just kill his pool. Oh. Whatever, it's still gonna get some value. Never mind. Actually feels bad.
Got freedom.
We can just have the Liberator go do something over there then. Did he let that hit? Hey, he did. He just lost a bunch of links for that. That was weird. Start up a 4th and 3 more barracks. Now I'm kind of playing this badly. You know, sometimes you're not always going to be on top of your edge, your game, you would in TVZ. It's fine, just chill. Clear creep. Again, we still killed a lot, so even if he does, like, outplay us here, we have a lot of room to do better than him.
Waiting on you.
So we're going to start moving out again with another army. Keep the pressure going. His creep spread is pretty good. So what we'll do is we'll load up 1 medevac and send it this way, and have the rest of our army just kind of rally back here.
Not enough minerals.
Just in case he goes mutas, we'll drop down some turrets.
Not enough minerals.
And we'll start spreading out to clear creep and getting our mines in position. Okay, we'll check the hatch up here. No hatch. We can start taking some of these mines closer.
Not enough energy.
Move over here. This drop can go right over here. Whoops, wasn't watching for a second. That's fine. Okay, we see it's now Hydra, that's fine. Hydra just means we gotta play a little bit safer. We have a drop over here. We see Hive actually, so he's going Lurkers 100%. We'll start up a Ghost Academy. We'll just go back in here. We'll just quickly lift off. Bring this mine closer.
Mineral field depleted.
We're gonna retarget the mines. Get some juicy hits if you would. Another big hit. We're just getting a lot of value with our units here. Now I actually forgot to make something out of this. We can actually make factories. It's going to be really helpful because we're against lurkers. We know because we see the hive, we see hydros. We can just go for a big push here because we have a lot of bio right now. And we can try and get the ghost upgrade. So we'll start with cloak and then we'll get the other one. And we're going to just try and drop down as many CCs as we can behind this. And the reason for that is because against hydras, you're really going to want just lots of gonna make tanks as well, by the way. And Chilling Claw. More medevacs. You want a lot of scans against the lurker style. So you can see he doesn't actually have that much. We've kind of just out-macroed him this game, even if, you know, he's like kind of held us pretty well. Their control was bad, but that's fine. We can just kind of hit a timing here. This isn't a timing, by the way. This is really bad. This is 2 minutes off of a timing. Look at how much gas he's spending on this shit, by the way. We're just gonna go in here. This is enough firepower to where none of these banelings will connect. Yep. GG. Yeah. So really, this game, I think it would have been better to stay on tanks, actually, but a whale. And the reason I say tanks is because we could have closed out the game easier with one big push that keeps a sustained force rather than, you know, multi-pronging somebody who's already dead. But honestly, look how much his fucking resource collection dips. Yeah, he brought it back up, but like you can just see an army collection that like it never really mattered that he got his, you know, his economy back. He was just behind. He mined 4,000 less than us. 4,000 less than us is still kind of a meme considering how many workers we did kill and how much mining he lost, but it's whatever. I just got added somewhere. What was that sound? I could have sworn that's the Blizzard friend request notification. Yeah, I don't know what that was. I don't know if you guys heard it too. It's not on my main account. Weird. Okay. TVP. Again, we're gonna keep playing till we get Masters 3. I know it's been well over an hour now. But, you know, we go till we don't. Actually, it's only been an hour and 3 minutes. It's not too much over an hour. Really barely over an hour. I don't know why I said well over.
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
I think we're like a game or two away from it, though. I haven't actually been paying too close of attention. We're just kind of playing these games to go into the next one.
Additional supply depots.
Drinking lots of eggnog here. I made myself coffee too, but I don't feel like drinking it. Actually, we're gonna go ahead and early scout this guy. Because I haven't showed you guys a game where, you know, I've 17 scouted versus Protoss yet. Or SCV scouted at all versus Protoss, so this will be the game. So we're gonna do, as natural, you know, early mine drop. Okay, no Nexus? Yep. He should be throwing it down now. Yep. Was he Cyber first? Yes, he was. Okay, when you see this, remember bring an extra worker. Does he put down the pylon? That's what we're trying to wait to see. Okay. So the pylon does go down. He has a safety net.
Command center upgrade.
And we didn't delay our CC by too much. So, this is fine. And now we just play it standard from here. We'll drop our factory.
Minerals.
In the rear. Go ahead. Bad news.
Not enough minerals.
Death from a
Bunker in just a second here.
Not enough minerals.
gonna have me.
So depth first.
SCV ready.
We're gonna just juke him out here real quick. Gonna make him think we're going in when really we're just running.
Got something for me to kill.
Yep, he cancels shade, but we still get in.
On the way.
No follow-up tech yet.
I'm listening. Use a fucker, man. I'm listening. All right. Oh yeah, baby.
We'll go 3 mines this game. Okay, so we actually see Stargate. This is a big tell. So he's gonna just shade in a bunch of adepts this game, and then he's gonna have a Stargate, you know, hit one of our
Minerals.
our mineral lines. So how do we defend against this? Well, going mine drop and we see that it's Stargate, we need to consider a couple of things. Number one, there could be an Oracle, there could be Phoenixes, we see lots of Adepts, which leads us to believe that it's more likely going to be Adepts than Phoenixes, because Adepts are less gas heavy, and
Command center upgrade complete.
Oracles are gas heavy. So we're going to make a Viking here, and we're going to make still the 3 mines, but we're going to use the mines defensively. Near the Adepts.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Yep. First Adept's dead.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
We'll make another depot. We're gonna go ahead as well and start up our 2 barracks. Barracks 1,
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
barracks 2. Usually we would cut SCVs, but or Marines, but we're not because of what we're against.
Not
Yep, then add-on, add-on.
What's going on?
eBay in just a second here, and gas. eBay. Gas. Worker, please. And now we can cut Marines because we have enough. We have 5 to defend any stray Oracle and 4 in the bunker. So we have in total 9.
complete.
Make other add-ons here. We don't really need missile turrets too badly. Because we have, you know, the Viking and everything. But it's still worth considering. Start +1.
SCV ready.
Keep making 1 worker at a time. And 1 depot. Sorry, 2 workers at a time, 1 depot at a time. When we start up the Marauders, we're going to move to 2.
SCV ready.
Additional supply
I don't know why I thought that would work.
SCV ready.
Okay, now we can move to 2. We actually forgot the second gas here. Remember, that comes down to 5.
Additional
So grab that now. And we'll just kind of chill. At this point now, it is very probable that he could be going into Phoenixes.
required.
Because we haven't seen an Oracle yet, but we can still just chill.
Additional supply. Not enough minerals.
We can chalk this up as, you know, like he's doing an optimal opener now and has changed his game plan from what he wanted to do.
Oh, it's on.
So we'll actually just move a Widow Mine right here. And the purpose for this is because, in my head, the way I see it is he could try and send out an Oracle still,
Not enough.
you know, and this could be the mine that, like, kind of kills it. Also have some mines over here. The nice thing with going Viking, by the way, is you're gonna have a lot more Widow Mines than you normally would.
Not enough energy.
Okay.
Ready for dust off.
This better be good.
Okay, we do see Phoenixes, so now when you see Phoenixes, this is where you add the missile turrets.
You ready for war?
So we came in last time from that side. We'll put 2 mines over there.
Research. Not enough. Not enough minerals.
Ready
You
for
want a
dust
piece
off.
of me, boy?
Not enough. Not enough minerals.
1 burrow those.
Ready for dust off.
1 burrow every other worker here. Every other mine.
Upgrade.
We'll grab that.
Go ahead.
Research.
We'll leave that one there.
Go, go, go.
And he's gonna try and go for liftoffs, of course. Doesn't matter. He's not getting a lot of damage done in his Phoenixes. One thing is, you can tell a lot about a player based on, like, what they do. He sees no fucking units right now, and he still wants to, you know, kill medevacs and keep his Phoenixes on my side. That's really bad. Because now, we can just walk up to his base and kill it.
minerals.
Somebody
Not
get
enough
rid of this
minerals.
mess.
So there goes one of his phoenixes. He now knows there's a push here. But like, look how many mines are set up right here. We can actually just have this go and land there. Okay, there the Colossus. Right here is a good pylon to pick off. His Stargate's turned off. We can just make it so one Marauder tanks this Colossus, based off of how our units are placed.
Ready for dust off.
The single, Viking has done a lot. We can just back up right here. Yeah, we can actually just start going, for a second starport.
Somebody get me out of this mess.
He doesn't have the Phoenixes here, so we can just lift up if he chases this far out. On this, we can load up a big Doom Drop.
Add-on.
We don't actually have to fight the Colossus, we can just keep pronging him.
Mineral field complete.
Somebody get me out of
Upgrade
this mess.
complete.
Wow, he's still chasing this, really.
Ready to plunder.
I heard that. SCV ready.
Okay.
Drop it.
Mineral field completed. Command center upgrade complete.
Now he doesn't have enough units there. He lost the shield batteries. We saw a probe head this way, so we're just gonna look for the fourth. It's not there, then whatever.
I already did.
And we'll just kind of chill and make units.
Mineral field depleted.
We need to get a Ghost Academy going, so we'll drop that. Mostly we need Vikings here though, and now that we have the Ghost Academy about to be done, we got our double gases here. And we'll just kind of group up our units. I think we have more than enough at this point.
SCV ready. Will do.
Okay.
SCV ready.
We have quite the large bio army here. Again, workers in the gas right away because we're going to need that. We can start up some air upgrades and just make 2 Vikings at a time here. We're going Vikings because they have Phoenixes and Colossus, and like Colossus are his main form of damage. Storm could be a form, but it's not going to be significant enough. So we can go ahead and throw a scan up here. His CC is just finishing. We need a couple more mines, but that's fine. We'll just run in here and gun it down. Okay, he's going for it. We got the Nexus and quite a fair bit of army. We can just run and kite. These 2 Vikings can go back in, and this is just a gateway ball. And now if we look, he has actually nothing to stop us from killing these. So we just unhockey these. The rest of this army that can drop just goes over here.
Light flight's here.
And we just rally units.
Mineral field. Vespine gas.
Drop can now come in.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
We have a 4th.
Insufficient. Your forces are under attack.
He's making Stalkers. Stalkers are the easiest thing in the world to jump on. There's a Dark Shrine.
Acknowledged.
Okay, we see Dark Shrine, so you guys know when you're against Dark Shrine, you always want to get, missile turrets going. And we're also actually going to want to go siege tanks at this point. Late game against Protoss is lots of siege tanks and turtle bio. So, we're going to regroup with our units. We need some ghosts here.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
More workers too wouldn't actually harm us.
Ready to plunder.
We'll throw down another CC right over here. Actually take 2 of these mines, load them in one of the medevacs here. Have that mine kind of go for a drop. Rest of our army.
Mineral field. Upgrade. Command center.
We have a lot of Vikings at this point. So, we just group the rest of our units here.
Light flight's here.
Your forces are under attack.
We remember he's gonna go DT, so we need to keep units ready.
Somebody get me out of this.
And actually throw a couple missile turrets here and here.
Coming through.
I'm just gonna run after we killed all of his Colossus. There's still one left, but like, look how much he just lost.
Mineral
You'll lose a High Templar here for free. We can just run away. Several Zealots lost. He's playing too technical of an army that he can control.
research.
Yeah. And he just lost a lot of stuff, even though that was like not our full army. So we can just go tanks behind this and remake our Vikings and our medevacs here. And we'll just keep expanding. We're now in a spot on the game where we just want to keep dropping CCs here and stay ahead of the Protoss and economy.
You sure about
And again, we have these missile turrets spread out because in case he does DTs or anything, we want to be ready to see it. Additionally, we can also throw up some missile turrets here. We'll start up 3-3, plus 2 ship weapons, cloak on the ghosts, and we actually will repair these medevacs. I'm gonna put a Widow Mine right here. So tanks there.
Insufficient.
This one missile turret is kind of blocking a couple things, so we don't want it.
I can't build here.
We need this out of the way. We'll make some moves now.
Mineral field depleted. Insufficient Vespene gas.
And we want to mine the new base. Yeah, and we have so many Vikings, we can probably do other things. We can also take these mines here, and we can send a multi-prong attack. So he does have that base, so if we drop some Widow Mines here with Cloak, he's gonna have a hard time clearing that.
Solo operative.
And we can prong the other base in the meantime. We can also go ahead and get a Fusion Core up. Orbital here. Orbital here. This one here will be an expansion. Remember, DTs, so
Mineral field
we'll just bait his army here. So he's looking over there.
Let's go.
base is under attack. Mineral field depleted. Command center upgrade
Okay,
completed.
big DT.
Command
Attack.
center upgrade.
Doesn't matter that much. He just lost a bunch of them. So we could have been more ready for that, but whatever. That was really expensive for him. And we can just drop over here.
This better be good. What? Huh? Big job.
Mineral field depleted.
Now there's still mines in his base. This is gonna be a long late game TVP. I know a couple of you guys wanted me to do late game, so there you go.
Your forces are under attack. Is under attack.
Oh fuck.
Big job. Solo operative. Boy. Go time.
These Vikings need to do shit.
Under attack. Upgrade complete. Command center upgrade complete.
We have enough tanks that will hold this, but
Base
behind this we just need to make sure we're not dying on the other side. This is such an odd attack. He has nothing but zealots.
upgrade complete.
We lost the DT shrine though, which is kind of nice. Oh, he did recall.
Liberation is at hand.
Okay, at this point I think there's like no reason here to delay the game. We can just end it.
Hell back.
So, right here. Got these upgrades. More siege tanks. And you know what, let's say we want to like turtle this up a little bit more. We can just send out liberators to harass at this point.
Insufficient.
We have +2 attack, so like, you know, the hardest thing for him to hold this with right now is gonna be stalkers. Lost a lot of workers, so we need to make up that count again.
Mineral field depleted.
And keep taking bases. Keep mining gas. Okay, we see it's like expanding towards there, so you know we can try and
Depleted.
counteract it. We have the Liberators still sieging him in 2 different spots. This is really annoying. Like, look, we can just move this back.
We're returning fire.
Yo,
CCs.
can't build here.
We actually need extra barracks here.
Big job, huh?
All hands to battle stations. Incoming orders.
Standing by. Of course.
Base is under attack.
Armed and ready.
Upgrade.
Let's have a blast.
All hands to battle stations.
This better be what's going on. By the number.
I don't know why he made so many disruptors.
What's up?
Our kind of building layout here is kind of ass.
Mineral field completed.
We'll just walk up here, really. I still have so many Vikings. I think I made too many Vikings. We're really just turtling here.
Vespene Geyser exhausted.
This game's like been over for quite a while now.
Armed and ready.
Add-on complete.
I'm in a war.
And just spread more of these mines out.
Upgrade.
Wow, he actually cleared this army. Whatever. We have Vikings.
Mineral field depleted.
Vikings are the new bio.
Mineral field depleted.
We'll just make another army.
Add-on.
Actually, we can also take the units we have here
Gas.
and just go push the other side too. Oh, I see. He was using disruptors to do it. Okay, that's GG. Kind of a sloppy game. He was folding a lot of money still. Like, he had a better bank than us. We didn't play it very well. But, I mean, we never really traded out those Vikings. We never really remade Colossus. Against that, you honestly just have to turtle and, I don't know, turtle. That's it. It's hard for Protoss to attack into, it's hard to attack into Mine, Tank, Liberator, PF. Like, you can see when that guy had, like, that technical of an army, obviously an army engagement is never gonna work, but, like, he can't really attack into us too well, you know? Like, there are certain types of armies that are good for fighting bases, and certain types of armies that are good for fighting armies. His army was mostly Disruptor, Storm. That's not gonna kill anything, building-wise, but it's gonna destroy an army. Then obviously though we could have done a little bit better. Also, let's see. Masters 3 is about 43.20. We're at 46 or 42.60. Wow. So 60 LP away. Still a couple more games. This is gonna be the longest part of my Bronze to Masters. Maybe I should have done this over 2 parts. But you know, it's the final day. It's the grand finale, if you would. 18 parts would have looked better than 17 parts. I'm pretty sure this is part 17. But, yeah, whatever. We'll make it work. I just kind of wish the queue times were a little bit faster. Yeah. Definitely, things we can do there. More drops, more tanks, way less Vikings and mines there. We didn't get to use them as much as I wanted to. And more ghosts quicker, way quicker. I didn't realize how many Vikings I had made, honestly. Kind of forgot as well, like, when we did our first push, the one that killed his 4th, right? He actually never remade any of his Phoenixes after that. I was, like, super surprised. I don't know why he didn't. Okay, we got another game going here.
Gotcha.
Not enough minerals.
TVP.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Huh?
Camera Hockey 1, Camera Hockey 4, 3.
Additional supply depots required.
Go ahead and go Reaper Fast Expand again into Mine Drop. Lately, I haven't been hitting any clean timings with these builds, so it's a little bit embarrassing for me. Because timings were like my whole thing, but now I'm just kind of making a mockery of them.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Yo. Big job, huh? going on? Sure thing.
He's not watching that or trying to block it. He's gonna just attack it. This is so chimpy. People do this, just stop building and pull another worker, hit the probe away.
Over here with the gear. Go ahead.
Command
Even though it does
center
delay
upgrade
quite a bit, it doesn't matter. He just lost a worker for free. If he got away with the worker, that would be really annoying, but he didn't, so... It's just an ape way for Protoss players to play, but a lot of them will do this. You run into this dumb shit a lot. It's just how StarCraft goes.
Insufficient Vespene gas. Not enough minerals.
Cyber first, Stargate. Same type of game as last time. Is this the same opponent? No, it's not. The guy's name was like Chino or something. Okay, we'll do a different type of build in response to this. If you scout Stargate this early, you can just go Cyclone Raven, I think.
SCV ready.
So how we'll do this is we'll make a naked Hellion here. So naked Hellion.
SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
Hellion will go towards the Reaper. Reaper's just chilling for now.
Ready to raise some hell.
Tech Lab immediately. We'll go Cyclone Viking.
Go ahead. Who wants some? Man the ring.
Make a depot here.
Command center upgrade complete.
So Viking, and then Cyclone. Okay, we see Oracle.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
This is gonna hit us a little bit harder. We probably did need the Hellion, but we'll just go in with the Scout.
Death from above. SCV ready. Go, go, go.
Our SCVs are under attack. Not enough energy.
SCV ready.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
Is that it? Hell yeah.
It's actually got quite a bit of damage.
SCV ready.
We'll make 2 barracks here.
I can't build here.
Okay, we're gonna go Raven here.
Vespene gas.
In reaction to what's happening. Again, macro slipping. We're just trying to get like damage going while he damages us. So we're gonna leave the Cyclone here, Viking here. We're gonna go Raven tank.
Insufficient.
So 1 Raven, 1 tank, and then after that we should be able to transition into 3-racks. Assuming we have enough gas. That's right, I'm not mining gas here. Shit. I was wondering, where's all the gas at? Okay. Also gonna need to make a couple more depots here. Oh, wow, we have like no gas income. Okay, this is just gonna make a early add-on, whatever.
What's going on?
I think if you macro this better, it could work out in timeout a lot nicer, but we're just not doing that. Are you kidding me? How fucking stupid are you? I shouldn't talk shit about my opponents, but oh my god. Why would he do that? Last time this guy had a defender. Do you think this time he will? Nah. Like, come on, man.
Unacceptable.
Okay, we still just chill here, and we just macro up. The timing kills him. We'll leave it 4 medevacs with +1 attack and everything, and that'll just be game. For now we're just macroing up. We can probably drop a 3rd here. We still float more money. We'll go ahead and also drop, we'll drop an extra 2 barracks, so keep that in mind as well. More Widow Mines. We can also just take one of these Marines and send it out. If you want to as well, you don't think there's going to be a Colossus follow-up, you can send the the Raven out to harass, but remember, we know he has a Stargate, so the likelihood of him having Phoenixes is kind of high. So for that reason, I'm not going to send my Oracle out. We can throw a scan, we're ahead. Okay, Templar Archives. He's going Fast Storm. We'll throw down 2 more barracks. He's not going to have Storm in time, though.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Okay, unupgraded Zealots and Stalkers. We'll go eBay Armory.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Research complete.
Okay,
Upgrade complete. Not enough minerals.
oops, gotta not F2 here.
Not enough minerals.
These are the units we want. We'll grab them, and this should kill.
Ready for dust off.
His army should just be, like, in theory, 1,000 times better.
Light flights here.
A whole mega trillion, one super billion times better. This is the greatest army made board raise. What the
Command center upgrade
fuck
complete.
is he thinking? This little bitch boy. Oh, I'm talking like that. Okay, watch this. You take the Raven and your armor missile. Game over. Just drop a couple of turrets and just kite.
Ready for dust off.
Okay. Oh shit, that actually hit us harder than I thought it would. Fucking mine friendly fire. Okay, that's fine.
Mineral field depleted. Research complete.
We just make a lot more Vikings here. And we can make some missile turrets, honestly, just in case we think he's gonna do some stupid void ray shit. Oh, those are nice mine hits, though. He doesn't have a detector or a robo, does he? Also, I thought I started +1 armor. No? Okay.
Not enough minerals.
All good in the hood.
Your forces.
Another thing you can do as well is his army is like really friggin' slow, right? So if you just keep kind of dropping, you can get a lot done. We'll actually make a couple more medevacs. There should be more than enough
Mineral
Vikings.
field depleted. Your forces are under attack. Insufficient Vespene gas. Insufficient Vespene gas. Not enough energy.
We'll just cancel his 4th and run away. Okay. We don't need any more SCVs.
Your forces are under attack.
We can proc in again here.
Ghost reporting.
He is not prepared. He's making zealots.
Wait. Where's the
Insufficient Vespene gas. Your forces are under attack. Insufficient.
So we'll just drop outside here.
Insufficient.
He's gonna send his void rays maybe in the direction, but we'll just go for a couple of stalker kills real quick. Not bad. That trades pretty well.
waiting on you?
And we'll go ahead
Picking up. Ready for dust.
and add some extra barracks here.
Ready for dust off.
Insufficient.
We need that
Vespene
upgrade.
gas. Upgrade complete.
And just more units generally. We can start making depots again, because we're about to reach our supply cap. We're gonna have to here just because... Oh, he made missile turrets. Okay. So, we can just use the map here to our advantage.
Upgrade complete.
We don't have to do this fast. We can take this really slow. We'll just spread out our mines real quick. And we'll just kite. And that's the game. So the reason why I said we don't have to go quick is because look at how many mines this is. And remember what I told you guys about cutting off circulation. These mines are in a giant fucking concave. So if he engages us, we have all of this area to collapse on this tiny little square, right? And let's watch that engagement real quick because I want you guys to notice just like what happens. Like if we're attacking here, he has to kind of run into this or he has to engage us. He can't surround us, go from behind because we have it covered, and all we did that fight, we EMP, and then we just run away. Look, you kite into the mines. Now that there's nothing, you know, like, this army never beats yours. And we didn't really have great upgrades or anything either. This is like kind of a shitty game. Honestly, the fact that these games are going past 10 minutes is really a bad look for me, but you know, like that's how StarCraft 2 is. Okay, we're 40 LP away. Excuse me. So let's keep going, boys. Almost there. Almost masters. I swear to God, I think I have a fever or something. I feel like shit still. Alright, same opponent. GLHF. So again, we know he does Stargate. So because we know he does Stargate, this game we're gonna do something that I think punishes kind of hard. We're gonna do
Not enough minerals.
we're gonna do a Marine Tank Banshee build here. And it doesn't really punish it that hard, but we're just gonna do Marine Tank Banshee. I feel like doing Marine Tank Banshee.
Not enough minerals.
We're gonna go. Okay, so we're gonna go. Actually,
Additional supply depots required.
let me keep thinking real quick. I can show you guys a really nutty build if you want. I mean, nobody's here to answer me, but this isn't an amazing build anymore, but I'll show you guys something interesting.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Okay. Sorry. Talking to my dad just now. Let me, okay.
Big job, SCV ready.
So I'm gonna go one Naked Marine here. Naked Marine is key here, just remember that.
You scared me.
You're gonna try and block the CC, that's fine. Just shoo him away. Throw it down.
In the ring.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
We're not
enough
scouting here,
minerals.
which is kind of bad. We probably should have,
Command
but
center upgrade
oh well.
complete. Not enough minerals.
We're just gonna make a factory
What's going
right away.
on? SCV ready.
Because we have the high ground ramp here, we don't have to worry too much about a super quick bunker, because we're gonna have a lot of Marines, enough Marines to shoo off an Adept.
Add-on complete.
What's
You
going
know,
on?
factory, starport.
SCV ready.
We're just gonna kind of chill right here. Keep making stuff, keep kind of chilling out.
SCV ready.
We got 3 Marines now. This can hold the Adept. You're making Marines non-stop. CC's done.
Not enough minerals.
Okay, once you have 5 Marines there, Tech Lab, start making Marines over here in the main base. 5 Marines will chill right here.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Command center upgrade. Add-on
Depot.
complete. Not
And
enough
tank.
minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Again, keep making Marines over here. Tech Lab right away. When this Tech Lab starts, you can take another gas. Keep making depots one at a time.
Not
It's
enough
very vital that you make your depots early and a lot.
Not enough
Early and frequent is the key. And send 1 Marine down here. You just need 5 over here.
Add-on complete.
SCV
Okay, you're gonna make a tank here again before you make the Banshee. This is again Marine Tank Banshee. And then you're gonna make the Banshee. Keep making depots. Once the Banshee started, you can make 2 depots this time, and then go back to 1.
Minerals. Not enough.
We have the Marines over here just in case of an Oracle.
Not enough.
Once you have 5 Marines, you can kind of just chill back and send it all home, you know? We're gonna make an eBay,
Not enough minerals.
430.
Not enough.
And now that we have this 2 tank out, the 2 tanks, we're gonna grab everything we have and 4 SCVs, and we're gonna go towards the 3rd.
Not enough energy.
Keep making Banshees. Banshees go to the main. Everything else rally to the tank.
Not enough minerals.
And just keep heading towards that 3rd base. Keep making depots. Keep doing stuff.
Not enough minerals.
We saw something on the minimap here. So we're actually gonna have this chill. Does Protoss have a 3rd? Nope. Does have stuff at the natural.
Research complete.
This better be good. I can't build here.
Okay. So he's choosing us, that's fine.
Not enough minerals.
We're just gonna turn off this pylon. And what we need to do here is, because we're against the blink all in, right? We literally just need to hold right here.
Not enough minerals.
He's out of gateway, so we can't really power anything over here. We just gotta hold this spot. So repair this tank,
Not enough.
and that's pretty easy hold. GG. Remember, you have to keep preparing because once the tank is full, which is gonna be really quick, it's gonna be really easy to defend. So this is kind of a counter build for him. He didn't do this build very well. It's actually very late when he did it. And he actually like just lost a lot of shit for free here. So, GG. I did kill my Banshee really quick and I didn't see what killed it. I'm pretty sure I cloaked it too. So maybe he just, I don't know, warped in extra stalkers. I don't think he made a cannon. No, he didn't. The big thing there, by the way, for us, was right away we went for his pylon. This shuts off half of his production. So even though he has money, he can't make shit. It's a really big deal when you're like base racing with Protoss. The faster you turn off his gates, the better. Think of it as if like you could just unpower all of Terran's, you know, everything. It's really nice for you. Okay, we got a TVT here. Like I said earlier in this video, this long ass video, we're gonna try and make the Viking Raven style work again, you know. We're gonna do it off of Reaper Fast Expand this time though,
Not enough.
which is honestly a lot harder than double gas because you have less gas to work with, but still doable.
Minerals.
SCV ready.
So let's chill, let's talk about camera hotkeys. 1 here, 2 here, 3 here for bio, and then 4.
SCV ready.
Additional supply depots
SCV ready. What's going? In the rear. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Alright, sorry for radio silence. We're just kind of doing our standard thing here, macroing up, not much to talk about here. Okay. He's going for the scout, that's fine.
Our SCVs are under attack.
He's breaking Terran code, scumbag. Bringing an extra worker here.
Yep.
Yeah, this never works. I don't know what he was trying to do there.
Bad news. What's going on?
We leave this SCV in the back here because we don't want it to die.
Command center upgrade complete.
Bad.
And we're Reaper fast expand, so we can just send out our Reaper right away. We know it's not a proxy because he lost his SCV. So go factory, refinery, and then bunker in just a second.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I screwed himself over with that grenade. Oh wow. Was that really not in the bush? That's really unfortunate. I think that was like just in front of it. Wow. He microed that really badly too. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Looks like he's Reaper fast expand also though. So that was a bit of a flop by us. It's really bad. Don't let that happen when you do it in your own game. Okay, big thing here by the way is take your third gas right away.
Base is under
Oh my god, no, never mind, it was double gas. Okay. This is just a really shitty position to be in. We kinda gotta pull our stuff.
command center upgrade. Not enough.
Okay, we can't get the gas anymore.
Base is under attack.
Hmm. That's really tragic. That's a lot of free damage we didn't need to take at all. Because of the bush. That really sucks. Okay. We're definitely on the losing foot here. Let me show you guys instead how to play a losing game. Maybe make a comeback. There's a matchup where you can always come back and it's TBT. I'll play a little bit greedy again here. Okay. He also went straight up this ramp. Okay, we'll go Viking. Depot.
Add-on complete. Insufficient.
Go Cyclone here.
Additional supply depots
Because it's
required.
safe. Red gas now. CC in just a second here. There we go. Another depot. Workers. Okay, if we just go tank, we're supply capped. Make another depot too. People keep doing this fucking build. Okay, it's annoying. It's whatever though.
Not enough energy.
Ready to blunder. Inbound.
Slight loss for us, it's whatever.
Not
This has to be like the new fucking flavor of the month build. Everyone's doing it.
insufficient.
We'll just make another Raven. And we'll go down and drop our extra barracks. Do 2 ebays.
I can't build here.
We'll send the Raven out. Let's have our Hellion go to his third.
Add-on complete.
Go ahead.
Command center upgrade.
SCV ready. Been waiting on you.
Okay, no third there. Drop 2 more barracks.
Boy. SCV ready.
Hey, a Viking right away in position. Good.
Bad news? Huh?
Makes sense to do that. He saw the barracks. Or the Raven. He still doesn't have his third landed, so we'll just go ahead and enjoy ours while we can. We just need to be ready for a push. We don't have the production up yet. is the issue here, or 1-1.
SCV ready. Go, go, go. What's our...
Additional supply depots required.
Maybe more of these depots going.
Additional supply depots required.
Ready for dust off.
I think I should have made the 1-1 before these two
Additional
medevacs
supply depots
as well.
required.
Okay, this will go right here. You right here. And he may just disable the tank over there, but that's kind of a risk we just kind of have to play around.
Depots required.
We're gonna need these gases right away.
Not enough energy.
We'll probably just drop another base here too, to be honest.
By the numbers, boys. SCV ready.
Made for battle.
Gateway coming through.
What is this shit with the shade? It's not working out for me.
Been waiting. SCV ready.
Okay.
Where's the emergency?
This better. SCV ready. Go, go, go.
Insufficient Vespene gas. Not enough energy.
Does have 1-1 done. And he does have a large chunk of his army missing. So we're gonna put the Raven Viking here in case we need to disable.
Required. Add-on complete.
Yo.
We'll just set out spotters.
Additional supply depots required.
Still capped.
Additional supply
We could use some help here. SCV ready. We could use some help. SCV ready.
Not enough energy.
Okay.
Upgrade complete.
Coming through. SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready. Huh?
Mineral field depleted.
Bandit.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Okay, his fourth is only starting. He is not as ahead as he could be.
You want a piece of me, boy? Who wants some?
Research complete.
By the numbers.
Mineral field depleted.
Go ahead. Armed and ready.
This guy's turtling for no reason.
Gateway. Coming through. You gonna give me orders?
Mineral field
Ready for
depleted.
dust off. Will do, command.
SCV ready.
So the goal here for us is just, you know, reach 200 and not die.
Sure thing. We could use some help here. SCV ready.
Command center upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted.
Ready for dust off.
Okay.
Not enough.
I have another scan here in just a sec. Luckily we have the auto turret, so... Or the sensor tower. Definitely gonna need some more Vikings though.
SCV ready.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Oh, that's not the way to do it.
Not enough energy. Not enough energy. Not enough.
Ready to blunder.
Okay. He's not macroing well enough behind this to win. Honestly, the biggest reason we're gonna win this right now is just macro.
You gonna give me orders?
We just run in here.
Upgrade complete.
Been waiting on you. Can't hold them alone.
Yeah.
SCVs are under attack.
This better be good.
He's about to lose every single marine. I don't know why he fought like that. Why didn't he just come in earlier?
CVs are under attack.
Where are the Marines that were supposed to be here? How did they not kill this?
What's going on?
Okay, we just need to back up here. Take more bases.
Mineral field completed.
Oh, nice. That's where my army went? I sent it home and it went this way.
Ready for dust off.
Okay, whatever. He just lost a lot of Vikings anyways. I don't know why he landed that. His Marines could have killed that. And naturally, we lost a lot of tanks, so it's not really great for us either, but... You know. Make the best of a already shit scenario. We can just throw down more star parts again. Get this. Another armory. You need armories here.
Mineral field depleted.
What the fuck is he doing with this?
What's our target?
Mineral field depleted. Not enough energy.
Okay, so he's going for an attack on the third.
Complete.
I see.
Insufficient Vespene
Got the
gas.
libs too.
Ready for dust.
We need to break these rocks.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
That's you gonna ready to roll out.
Command center upgrade complete.
Ready to plunder. Ready to plunder.
It's fine to just hold this position slowly.
Mineral field depleted.
Also remake the factory.
Depleted. Not enough.
About to get heavy. Been waiting by the number.
Not enough energy.
Sure thing.
Not enough energy.
What's going on?
Yeah, we can just cut off his circulation entirely. He'll have to go back after this.
Add-on complete. Mineral field depleted.
He botched this.
Base is under attack.
Okay, I see. He's just going for the big play. Yeah, no, he still fucked it up. He left way too many of his units split up here. Half of his tanks are just missing. How did he fuck this up? Well, first off, he didn't macro. He didn't have a lot of tanks either, so let's see. So he picked up. Ran into tanks, only loaded 4 medevacs here. Lost a bunch of it to the Vikings. And yeah, at this point he just doesn't have enough. He had better upgrades and everything too. This guy really fucked up this game. He just needed to macro better. It's kind of tragic. Oh, thank God it's done. All of that really came from that, like, one early mistake, though, of losing the Reaper. That really threw us under the fucking bus. Alright, it's done, everybody. We did it, finally. We are Masters 3. It's been a whole year since the series has started. It's finally over now. Thank everybody for watching. The last game was really kind of shit, but 43-25 from what I think was like 1,400 MMRs where we started. I know it was like the bronze 3. But yeah, I'm clearly very rusty from start of the series to now, but I'm gonna say, I've told some of you this, but in case some of you don't know, this is gonna be my last StarCraft 2 video that I actively work on or try to make. I may make some in the future, not likely. This is the last like planned video I have though. So I will probably still try to make videos of other games, not StarCraft 2 anymore. But I want to say thank everybody for watching, and I'd like to actually give a shout out to a channel that I think will do a really good job of replacing me, and that is Drift SC2 Gaming. Let me open up his channel right now. He's a good friend of mine. He's been working really hard on developing his channel. Maybe you guys can see it. Here's his channel here, Drift SC2 Gaming. He makes the 3 monthly videos like I do. He's been putting a lot of work into his thumbnails. He even has an intro now. He's trying to also do, at some point, do Brood War videos, but if you guys haven't checked him out, definitely give him a view. He's a really awesome guy. And I just want to say thank everybody so much for watching. I'm Ryu Goes Rar. Finally, M3, but I'll catch you guys later. Peace.